Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Wendy Irene. Today we're going to do a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Or if you have a Cancer in your life that you're hoping to get a greater understanding of what may be going on with them. These readings are meant to be timeless, meaning that when you come across them is when there's a message in it for you. The recording time is irrelevant. And I just ask that you do your best to go into the reading, opening up your heart space and being willing to listen to your own intuition above everything else, because that's your greatest guide and teacher. You may want to take a look at your other signs too to get a more full picture. For me, astrology didn't make a lot of sense until I combined my sun sign and my moon sign and my rising and my Venus. Then I started to feel like I was getting a more of a full picture of myself, and it made more sense for me. So just use your intuition about if it's a good time to watch, like for example, your moon sign reading or your rising or your Venus, Venus, especially when it comes to love. And today, when I'm actually recording this, is February 1st, so we're in that month. Okay, I'm just gonna shuffle it one more time here. Okay, Cancer, my beautiful water sign friends. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Fire. This is you really standing your ground with something. It's as if you're defending yourself, or you're defending your decisions, or defending your beliefs, but always just choose your battles wisely, because you don't have to, you honestly don't have to defend yourself to everybody. You can just be like, you know, that's great for you. This is what works for me. You don't have to get into it with them. You have the Eight of Earth. Eights are about abundance, and Pentacles energy is the earth energy. So I feel this is you getting rewarded in some way. Also feel like you're learning about something here. It's like your work is getting rewarded and recognized, but you're also in this stage of learning. Or it might be like there's a certain topic that you're really interested in that you're going to continue learning about, getting all the books that you can on it, or watching some videos. That's the great thing. Like, we have access to so much great information now when it comes to learning that's free. It's pretty amazing. We also have the Nine of Earth. So I love the progression from the 8 to 9. So it's like you're moving forward here. And with the Nine of Earth or the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like this leads you to enjoying life's little luxuries. I feel like you're spending some time alone probably too here, spending some quiet time alone, because the nines are often about independence too. Like, I feel like you've worked hard in some way, or like worked hard doesn't have to mean necessarily like tons of effort. It's more like you've aligned yourself. You've aligned yourself in some way, and you're getting rewarded for that alignment here. And you're enjoying the little luxuries in life. And I feel like the more you do that, the more you draw that in. So like you're really noticing the little things that make you happy, and you're enjoying your alone time too. And maybe it's because with the Seven of Fire, it's like you having to stand your ground. You're like, I'm not going to spend my time with people where I'm constantly having to defend myself. So you're just, you know how to enjoy your time alone, and you know how to enjoy the little luxuries in life. And I feel like you have this material support around you. You have the Ace of Water. Aces are about new beginnings, and water is emotion. So there is some new beginning that is emotional for you. So that could be falling in love. It could be a new relationship. It could be that the relationship that you're in has a new cycle beginning, like a new resurgence happening within that relationship. It could also be like, for example, when it comes to emotions, like a new home that really lights up your heart. So there's this new beginning when it comes to your heart space and your emotions that feels really good. And it may be because you've decided to like listen to your own intuition and follow your own truths here. The Seven of Air. If you've experienced some delays, it's because often when the universe is conspiring to do great things for us, it's an intricate amount of design. I feel like that has to happen. So especially when it comes to people, like getting all the working parts to happen at exactly the right times, it's something that is so beyond us. I like to think of it like the bird's eye perspective, looking down on it. Like if you were to orchestrate everything that happens for your good and the involvement of different people at different times for different lessons, it's just an intricate masterpiece really here. And sometimes there's delays because the universe is working out the details here. And it can be like if you had some sort of plans, there's nothing wrong with taking a new course, like revising, being like, okay, this was right for me, or I thought this was right for me, but now I'm gonna head in a bit of a different direction. And I think it's because you're listening to your heart more and to what lights you up more with this Ace of Water. There's just more going on than meets the eye often when the Seven of Air comes out, which is the Seven of Swords. The Emperor, a major arcana card. The Emperor is about discipline and structure, and really, Emperor makes things happen. So whatever this is, whatever this thing that you're learning about, or this new beginning, this new beginning in emotional experience, like I said, whether it's love or a home or something that really lights you up emotionally, like I feel like you're gonna make it happen. You're being structured, you're very organized, your energy is feeling very organized, and you're leading the way. Also, the Emperor is a leader. So for some of you, it's about you taking a leadership role in some way. But what I love so much is it's like you are enjoying the alone time that you do have, and you're enjoying the little luxuries of life that bring you happiness here. You're keeping that in perspective. We have the Four of Water. Okay, the Four of Water, the Four of Cups, sometimes can indicate like feeling bored. And maybe that's why you were revising or looking at things and seeing like, hey, the timing wasn't right. Maybe you were feeling that boredom because the timing just was off, and it wasn't the time yet for that Ace of Water, for that new beginning in this area. But the Four of Cups asks us to, whenever we're feeling discontent or feeling like we're missing an opportunity, remember that nothing that is meant for you is going to pass you by. Nothing that is truly meant for you is going to pass you by. So open your eyes to all the endless possibilities there are for you, Cancer. There's so many beautiful possibilities for you. So take time to really embrace that. And the Hermit card. So this is not a surprise, because remember with the Nine of Earth, when I was saying, I love when the cards like reaffirm the same messages, that you're spending some time alone. The Hermit card is like going off into your own little space, spending quiet time. I feel like it's like this meditative time gets you into alignment. It helps you have this self-discovery about what really makes you happy. Not everybody around you, but what makes you happy? What is it that you believe? What is it that you want for you? The Hermit, I love the Hermit card. When we get into that mode, sometimes we really just need to pull back. We need to let that spiritual growth happen within us. We need to let those answers come from within us, so that you can be on this new path that makes you happy, that lifts you up, that you love emotionally here. And then lastly, we have the Wheel card. And what a beautiful major arcana card to end on, because this is about things, think of the wheel turning. This is about things turning in your favor. It's a time of positive change for you, Cancer. It can be like if the situation was stalled here with the Seven of Air, things suddenly move forward for you and you have good fortune on your side. So things may have seemed like they were slow or stuff may have occurred that really pushed you into hermit mode, to this solitude, spending some time alone, enjoying the little luxuries of life. But then the wheel comes in and it turns things in your favor and it gets things going and it gets this Ace of Water started. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for the likes, the shares, the comments, and just all the love that you guys give me. This is the highlight of my day, doing these readings for you. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Please subscribe and have a wonderful day.